show me different products.
That's right. You dream it, we build it. This right here is the Blue Devil horses, the latest creation from our system artist, Brian, aka Chairman Lau. You see, Blackster have requested to build a balls-to-the-wall machine to represent them at E3, and we were all too happy to oblige. This system has spared no expense, from flagship CPU to being fully decked out with the official Intel Extreme Masters memory to twin Blackster Pro Series 512GB SSDs providing over 1 megabyte per second sequential read speeds. This is pretty insane. And of course there are dual GTX Titans by ASUS, liquid cooled, and since this whole setup consists of a 360 up top, 120 in the rear and 280 at the bottom, the Titans end up running at pretty much idle temperature at full load. And of course the aesthetics have been paramount to us, so up front you can see the logos of our most important partners, well, ASUS, who kindly provided most of the components for the system. On the inside there are mentions of every other partner, and check this out. Quad layer vinyl combined with engraving. This was done by the artists at Circuit Soul Garage, and it took them around a day. Thank you so much, guys, for actually being able to pull this off on such a short notice. And then on the back there also is the official stampede of the M5 Pro Series horses done in quad layer vinyl. So as you can see, we have completely gone all out to make sure that this machine just blows everything out there in this entire show out of the water, and I think we have done a pretty decent job out of it. So if you beg to differ, then look me up and bring it. Bring it. Hi guys, as you can tell, I'm really excited to be in this particular booth because, well, this is the game I actually play quite a bit. So the points of interest as well, first of all, it's a pretty decked out booth, and well, they have the main World of Tanks going on the main screen. There is the daily tournament in which, by playing in which you get a raffle ticket for every time you play, and in the end you can get something from that huge pile of loot at the end of it. And the Wargaming.net has actually just turned 15 years, and one of the most exciting things about what they're doing is they are going cross-platform this year. So over in that corner you can actually see people playing this game on consoles. And if you checked out our Facebook album covering this event, these guys actually brought over a Sherman M4, parked it outside, to announce that the game is now actually available on consoles as well. Now the other exciting thing is that the World of Airplanes Alpha actually is being displayed on the monitors just ahead of us. And the other thing that's pretty exciting for me as a gamer is the fact that World of Tanks, World of Airplanes and World of Warships are being united into one ecosystem, so to speak. So all XP and credits and other things will be cross-transferable, which is pretty exciting for a gaming community altogether. And this other thing that I found out is, see, I have a thing, like, my nemesis is Type 59, if you know what I mean. And so I tried pretending that I'm a tank in front of one of the Wargaming's employees. And he says, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm trying to get me a code for Type 59. He's like, well, why do you need one? I'm like, because it's awesome and I have a bone to pick with him. He's like, well, I cannot give you a code, but I can tell you that, oh, well, greatness of a tank depends on what tiers it plays against. And I'm like, oh, well, it does have preferential matchmaking. And he goes like, it does now. And then he gave me the, you know, the look aside look, and I was like, glory. So I guess I won't have to waste as much premium ammunition anymore. And overall this is pretty well designed booth, and I'm glad that I actually got to see this